Hi everyone, and welcome to the first video in the YouTube Fundamentals series. Basically in this video it's going to be a relatively quick one where I just want to run through some of the best practices that I think you guys should know about YouTube before you even start uploading, before you even start creating accounts. Just some things to get around your head so you can start thinking out the best way to approach your business or your YouTube video that you're trying to upload and rank and get lots of views for. The first thing that so many people get wrong is video titles. People do not make enticing titles for their YouTube videos. So if we typed in something here like, means something how to cook, and how to cook a steak. How to cook a steak, how to cook a perfect steak is much more enticing than how to cook a steak, although that has Jamie Oliver after it, which does add a lot of legitimacy. You can see here they're all very. So this one's good here. How to make perfect steaks. Restaurant chef secrets revealed. That's a much more enticing YouTube video title than something that just says how to cook a steak. And you can see this is being uploaded a couple of years after this video here, and yet it's got over 1 million more views. Let's look at the descriptions. You can see some of them. See how to cook a perfect steak, restaurant quality steaks at home. The ultimate guide to how to cook a steak from Donald Russell, the online butcher. You can see how much more effective this title here is. We'll see if we can find another one here. 5 rules for a perfect steak. Another really cool video title. Gives people that it's only 5 rules, so it can't be that hard at all. And you can also see here they've uploaded it in HD and they've added their captions in as well, which is something that we're going to be talking about later. And that's very key in getting your YouTube videos ranked and getting you one step above the rest. So we'll leave that up there. So now we've talked about descriptions and titles briefly. Another thing to do with the descriptions is to keep them long. So for example, if we open, let's see how these guys have done here, since they've done pretty well by the rest of it. We'll pause this.
I need to find Spider-Man.
Sorry guys, I don't really want to find Spider-Man right now. But you can see keep the videos titled long. So this is quite a long description here. And you see they put their key statements at the top. They've got all this, and they've got some links to their social media channels and their websites and whatnot. That's not bad. That's a decent size description, where a lot of these descriptions it's only a couple of words and maybe one link to somewhere. So keep your descriptions long. It shows YouTube a bit more about what your video is about. If you've got some different keywords in there, you'll rank for different things as well, if they all relate to each other, of course. And you've got your call to actions down the bottom as well. That's another big thing. Make sure you have a call to action. So many of these YouTube videos, they'll discuss saying, oh, head to my website here in the video, but it's not in the description itself. Sounds really simple, but so many people forget, and tell them to follow through. If you say, please guys, click down in the video below, or add a slide at the end of the video and say, please guys, now subscribe through the link below, or whatever it might be. Telling people what to do on any form of social media will get you more of a response than if you just told them a bunch of facts and you didn't ask them to follow through with anything. So it's just human nature. You ask someone to do it, they're going to be more inclined to do it than if you just let them decide if they wanted to do it or not. Moving on from there, again, put your links in there and your call to action. Tell them what to do. Keyword tools. So I might do another video of this later where we go into a bit more depth, but the best way to find it is if you just go to Google, type in YouTube keyword tool, top one here, youtube.com/keyword_tool. Actually, let's just go through it now and I'll show you guys how this works. So when we're looking for you to rank for specific terms, we want to try to figure out how many searches each YouTube term is actually getting. So say for example, let's type that in, how to cook steak. And we want to see how many people are searching for that per month in the United States. We won't show any other keyword ideas right now because that's the only one I want to see. So there's 15,400 people per month searching for how to cook steak, exactly. But say for example I wanted to see other examples, so I could take this one off here get keyword IDs. And these are other related keyword terms that they think that I might want to look to ranking for. So let's see. And you see these can be very, very broad. Beef shank roast, chicken breast, and then it gets kind of all over the place down here. So that was not a good list of recommendations on the YouTube keyword tool. But you can see that there's 15,000 searches a month for how to cook steak. So that would be a good search term to rank for. And that's just in America as well. So let's see how many people search that in the Ukraine. So don't show any other keyword ideas. See, not that many people are searching for that there, but let's go to Australia and see how many we're searching for a month. Although all Australians seem to know how to cook a decent steak. Again, not enough data for here. But yeah, if you play around with that, and you can always type in new words on every level here. So we can go here, maybe type in maybe something like barbecue. So 8,000 people search just for the word barbecue in Australia a month, and that's obviously what we cook our steaks on over here a lot of the time. And what else can we search for? But I guess you get the idea there. So that's the keyword tool. So it's good to find a term that you're going to include in your title. You're going to include it in your description, and it's going to have enough data to say, okay, this is going to be a good search term to go for your country or for wherever you're trying to rank it for. And again, in our walkthrough videos, I show you again how I do this, how I find good keywords, how we then upload the videos and rank them for those specific keywords. But back to here, thumbnails. It's really important to choose a good thumbnail for your YouTube video. So again, if we go here, let's find some good ones and we'll find some bad ones. See, this one isn't too good for a steak. These other ones aren't too bad. Probably wouldn't use that one. Wouldn't use that one. Gordon Ramsay, just because he has legitimacy, you can use that. But they're all relatively decent pictures of steaks. Maybe if we head down to page 7, let's see if we can find any bad pictures. Or just pictures that are just not... See, this here is just not a good one at all. Doesn't really show much about what the video is about. It's not enticing, whereas this one here, that's making me want to click on that because there's fire and steak on a barbecue. So make sure when you upload your video, it's going to give you the options of what thumbnail. It'll give you snippets throughout the video of what thumbnail you want to choose from, and then you can choose obviously the best looking one there. Alternatively, if you have your YouTube account approved and whatnot, you can then there's an option to upload your own custom thumbnail, and we'll look a bit more into that later. But what that means is you can see for here, this would be a custom thumbnail, I would say, since it's got its text on the top there. And what you want to do here is make sure that your thumbnail is relevant to your video. So many times I've seen pictures of girls in bikinis and this, that, and the other, which does get a lot of click-throughs initially, but it's not going to be about the video. Then people are going to start hating you in the comments. They're going to rate it negative feedback. Then they're going to unlike the video. They're going to unsubscribe. Then your video is just going to get kicked out of the rankings completely. So if you're going to upload your own custom thumbnail, great. Make sure it's very high quality. Make sure it's engaging. Make sure it takes your eye to the video. So here, that'd be one as well. But again, make sure it stays within the terms and conditions and stays within what the video is actually about. From there, video quality. This is another big key thing as well. We always want to upload in at high definition. So if we go back to page 1, we'll start at 5, head back to 2, and then back to 1. Uploading in high definition is such a crucial thing for YouTube, and it's something that so many people just miss out on completely. YouTube wants to give their viewers the best experience possible, and the key thing to doing this is having high definition videos. In the walkthrough videos, I'll show you how I actually upload in HD and how I actually create a high definition video. But just basically, while we talk here, make sure your video is always in high definition. And you can, if it's not, if you can't have your video and it's not in high definition, you can upload it into your QuickTime or into your video editing software and export it from there. Again, if you have Mac, you can use iMovie and export it from there in high definition. And you can see which ones are in high definition here, which is see HD. This one isn't, but this was updated. This was uploaded years ago. And this is on Jamie Oliver's channel, so obviously that has a lot of legitimacy already behind it. Uploaded another one on how to cook steak, high definition, high definition. You can see all of these pretty much. This one isn't. The majority of these are in high definition. And so not only does that give the user a better experience because it's a higher quality video, they're then going to be more inclined to watch more of the video. It creates higher retention rates rather than a pixelated, rubbishy video. And it also gives YouTube, puts you ahead of all the videos that are not HD straight away because your videos are higher quality than theirs. Next of all, we want to look at the closed captions. So you can see some of here, some have HD and their closed captions added. Closed captions here, closed captions there. And these are the ones that are giving more value again to the actual viewer. And that's what we want to do here as well. So when we upload our videos, we're going to be looking at uploading them in HD and including our closed captions. And that's pretty much the text of what's being said. So that's another key point that we want to upload as well. So let's just see, we go in here, captions. And we'll turn our captions on. And we'll let this, we'll skip this here. Let's see if we can see the closed captions.
Now it's time to learn how to do the perfect steak ever in the whole wide world. It will change the way that you cook.
And again, there you go. There are the closed captions there. And that just adds value again to the viewer. And YouTube appreciates you doing that as well. And they're going to be more inclined to rank your video higher. From there, let's have a look at interacting with like-minded pages. So if you've just started out, you've created your account, you want to create either a viral YouTube channel or you want to get people coming to your actual page, best thing to do is go in to other like-minded pages. So say I'm a chef, I'll then go into Jamie Oliver's cooking page here. I'll then scroll down and I might add a few comments in here or reply to a few of these people that have written comments that I like, and just really start interacting that way. And interacting with the channel itself. So you can go into the person's channel, see who they are, subscribe to them, and then send them a message through this way and see if you can get in contact with them personally. So here I can then go on the discussion board on the channel and start sharing my short thoughts on here. Not sharing my shorts because that would just be a bit weird if Jamie Oliver wanted to share shorts to me. But we'll move on from there now. Again, implement closed captions, high retention views only. So in the majority of other social media channels like Facebook, Instagram, and whatnot, I always say do not buy any Facebook likes or Instagram followers or anything like that. But with YouTube, it's a little bit different. Now, this might sound a bit weird, but just stay with me. Buying YouTube views is very, very imperative now to getting, even if you don't buy them, but getting YouTube views on a new video is imperative. But getting a video above the rest, getting some traffic towards the video, and creating legitimacy around the video itself. If you upload a video and it doesn't get very many views initially, YouTube's just going to say, okay, well, it's not really that important of a video. They don't have much of a base if they haven't sent it out in the social media streams and whatnot. It's just not that important to us right now, and we're not going to rank it until it does get some legitimacy around it. So buying YouTube views or using like exchange software like addmefast.com, which is this one here, where you can add your YouTube site in. Here we go, YouTube site. So you add your YouTube video in, and then you can then pretty much what Like Exchanges does. If you haven't watched other videos, just really briefly, I'll add a YouTube video on here. Or I'll start watching people's videos. So I'll go on here. I'll go YouTube views. I can then watch people's videos here. If I watch 30 seconds of this, I'll get 9 points, which are going to my points up here. I'll then upload my video into here. I'll add it on. Then I'll say I'll give 9 points to someone who watches my video. So then I'll get a view for 9 points, or I can say for 4 points or whatever it might be. Obviously, the higher number that you add, the more views you're going to get. And you can buy points here, and there's other ways to do it as well. Another way to do it is through YouTube views. You can see how it's spelled here. This is probably a better way of doing it. I do use this service, as you can then use high retention views, which I'll talk about in a second. Another one is youlikehits.com. There's YouTube views available here. And also, if we just go over to fiverr.com, we can search through here and we can get some, maybe like YouTube views, retention. See, I'll give you 1,000 YouTube views from real people. I'll give you over 1,000 high retention YouTube views, whatever it might be. And the difference between a normal YouTube view and a high retention view is a high retention view is normally around over 80% of the videos being viewed by the person. With just normal YouTube views, they can watch it for 3 seconds, and then that's not a high retention YouTube view. That shows that people just are not interested in your video. They watch for 2 seconds and they thought it was rubbish. So we want high retention YouTube views, as YouTube tracks this. And obviously, if the people are watching the majority of your video, YouTube's going to say, okay, this is a very important video, then we're going to rank it higher. And that's going to then boost you to the first couple of pages of YouTube, hopefully, and in the case studies you see this happen, but hope to the first couple of pages, and then more organic traffic will then see your YouTube video when they're searching for these keywords that people are already searching for. So we want high retention YouTube views. And again, we also can get subscribers, video likes, and video favorites and whatnot as well, which all does add up. And we can do this with YouTube without getting punished. Obviously, don't go too overboard, but we can really, really smash YouTube videos with views and subscribers and comments and likes and whatnot. So that is a very key thing in getting a YouTube video ranked and getting some organic views in those highly competitive and those high keyword search terms. So yeah, basically now that we've talked all about that, in the next video I'll show you guys how we set up a basic account, and then we'll talk about the process of actually uploading a video and how we should be doing that as well, and just some of the key features and the best way to upload videos and how YouTube likes the video to be uploaded. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for your time. Bye.